Big salute to all my loved ones. Support goon, support squad, big bruh and the fam. Big salute. Man said it ain't so. Boy, they robbing they following old ladies home from the grocery store and sticking them up for their groceries. Oh man. Boy, that's crazy. They robbing old ladies for groceries, man. Oh, it's really bad. It's really getting out of hand, man. It's really getting out of hand. That's the trend now, man. Y'all gotta watch, man. Somebody gotta talk. Somebody gotta talk to him, man. Meet A Jobs, big salute. Invest Grind, big salute. Yeah, man, my folks just hit me say, man, his grandma got robbed, man. The lady like damn near 100 at the grocery store. Big blessings, big blessings. At the grocery store, man, that's crazy. I'm out that way saying, it's going some fools out there that's going. Oh, Kenya good, man. Kenya good, man. They had us a little scared the other day. Well, last week they were talking about mandates and shit, but that money talk. Everybody ain't with the getting the, everybody ain't. But some folks scared. They going to get it. They like, give it to me. But yeah, man. A lot of people ain't with it. That's gonna mess up a lot of money. It's gonna mess up a lot. Some people see it, and some people don't. So, what? Mad at what? What you mad at? Yeah, but Kenya good, man. I guess some people up there, they got together. The Constitution was like, well, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. Yep. It's just now it's not about the shot. It's not about the jet out. It's about people being able to have a choice. That's what it's all about. So just for the people that's gonna jump up and do everything that the government say do, you might well go move to a communist country, man. It don't make no sense. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, big salute, big salute. Yeah, I ain't messing with it neither. I ain't messing with it neither, man. I can't do it. I can't. I already don't like needles no way. So that's number one for me. And it just, if it's my time, it's my time. Yeah, man. Not necessarily that. They want to play with people's DNA, man. They don't want your DNA to activate. Playing with your DNA. Yeah. And so they already have people mind, cause people be scared. People be scared, man. Be scared. Just get healthy, eat right. Ain't no need to be scared. You just got to, live right. You won't get sick. Stop eating so much dairy, stuff that causes mucus. You know, smoking sure ain't good. But a lot of dairy will have you clogged up. You know, a lot of dairy. That's one thing I did learn from but a little bit, you don't supposed to, I guess, do a little bit. And they say we supposed to drink human milk. We ain't really supposed to drink cow milk. I say, what? Ooh, I don't see how, look, now I know you don't have no taste buds when you born, cause for all my boys out there, whoever dealt with a pregnant chick or got babies, you got wives, man, titty milk got a, it's like a bitter tart taste. I'm like, that must be straight vitamins and minerals, boy, because it tastes like one of them energy shakes. Like, say, the people that be at the gym working out and they drink them shakes afterwards. They don't be having no flavor. They don't be having no flavor. That's what with the breast milk. So I'm like, damn, I wonder if we would have to add sugar to it if we was just to drink woman breast milk. Tasha King, big salute, big salute. Yeah, almond milk good too. Coconut milk. Coconut milk. Yeah. A long time ago. A long time ago, bro. Yeah, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, man, I'm telling you, that's why we like, because we looking at things unfolding, happening, and we like, oh man, the dots is just, they just keep connecting, man. They just keep connecting. Big salute, X. Big salute to you, fam. Yeah, coconut milk. Almond milk good too. Coconut milk. Man, I don't know. I don't really know shit about them cows no more, man. Drinking that milk like that. Cause like I say that, that's what how you clogged up. It's something with it. Well, what vitamin is it that causes mucus? But mucus is what make you sick though. When you dairy free, don't eat a lot of cheese, like cheese, milk, eggs. Try to take that out your diet for about a week or two and see how good your body feels. Because you ain't supposed to eat it like that. Maybe drink 1 cup of milk every few days. You ain't supposed to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ain't supposed to drink cow milk. I say what? Yeah, man. So I'm like, damn, we ain't supposed to drink cow milk, but we might have to drink that titty milk. But if you ever dealt with a woman and she was pregnant, because I got 2 babies. So I tasted titty milk a few times. And titty milk, it ain't. Cause us, when we just bored, ain't got shit to do, probably. So we're like, wonder what that titty milk tastes like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. So maybe these women out here, if they get pregnant, they might start selling titty milk. Word up. Yeah, he spoke about the mucus too. Yeah, the mucus is what make you sick. And he said you get mucus too much, if you too much vitamin C. I think he said too much vitamin C from the oranges, something about the acid, something about too much fruit. You gotta level it out. You gotta level everything out. But it was like dairy products, because dairy products is like eggs, milk, cheese, things like that come from the reproductive system. You know what I'm saying? Eggs come from the reproductive of the chicken, and that's a main thing that we eat. And milk and cheese is made from the reproductive, from the cow. I mean, not only that, cow milk, in America back in the day, cow milk was the only thing that could save, other than the slave milk, the black woman milk. That come from, the others make their bones strong. They had to keep them up with us, especially back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Slave days, the slave master. Yeah, that was for when they used to have kids. They born weak and brittle. A lot of them born with diseases, already sick, weak bones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they had that polio outbreak. Yeah, about too many black folks catching polio. We caught it and survived. See, a lot of them caught polio and died. We had a couple presidents that had polio, I think, from America. Caught polio, the disease polio, another plague. But see, you see a lot of handicapped black people. A lot of them caught polio. That's a form of polio. They put other names on things, but that was the first one that messed with your bones. That's what they said Forrest Gump had polio and something else. And they said his legs wasn't never gonna be that. Y'all remember the movie Forrest Gump? I think that was something was wrong with him. He had caught something as a baby. You already know, Tasha. You already know. You already know. Yeah, but they say, but they drink a lot of cow milk out here. Lot of milk, lot of egg. Well, eggs and milk in Africa, period. And tea and everything. But it's a little different from American milk. It's like a little thinner, and it got this kind of the same taste, but it's like a lighter. Cause the cows are different out here. They even look different. They like the cows from Texas, the Longhorns. And then you got different cows out here. Some of them horns, some of the cow horns go straight up. It's two of them, but they go straight up. You like, what kind of cow is that? You got some that, but in Texas they like go out and then come up. Yeah, non-active DNA strands. I think we got 12 strands of DNA, ain't it? Is it 12 strands of DNA? I think it's 12 strands of DNA. But we got non-active. We got non-active. Yeah. I think we got non-active, but I think we got 12. If I ain't mistaken, I could be wrong. We just read a book about this, so I should know. But I think we got non-active, but I think we got 12. Yeah, we got nine because used to be people just had two active. That's why the slaves were so I ain't gonna say easy to manipulate, but that's why they could manipulate a lot of slaves because back then a lot of people was only born with two, and then these last few generations we started being born with nine active. I think what they say after the 60s, that's when the generation was starting with being had nine. Yeah. We always had the DNA strand. I'm talking about from as far as they being activated. Yeah, as far as that as they as in being activated. Because you're born with 12, I think. Hold on, let me let me Google right quick because I think you're born with 12. Because people was only born with 2 active. You always have 12, but the active will make you activated. How many numbers? How many strands of DNA? See, they only saying, online they only saying 2. Another form of each strand has a backbone made of alternate. See, but that's why you can't go off everything the internet say. Oh, you got, okay, that makes sense. 46 DNA molecules of 24. Ah, the same number as the elders. 24 distinct types because human chromosomes exist in pairs that are almost identical. Only 3 million have rapid genome need to be incomplete information. Ah, it's 46 strands of DNA. It's 46 strands. Damn. It's a bunch of strands formed by 2. Okay, formed by 2. But yeah, we got a bunch of strands of DNA, especially us. But they trying to throw you off. But they say you used to be born with only 2 active, but I think now we born with 9. But you want to have 12, cause 12 plus 12 equals 24. You know, 24 plus 24, well, that's 48. But that I'm told it don't make no sense. The numbers ain't adding up. In the second 23 pairs of chromosomes, 46 chromosomes in total. Each chromosome is formed by 2 strands of DNA. Is the math adding up? The math ain't adding up. That's why I say sometimes you can't go off Anthony Hamilton, you lame, but you don't read. So you super lame. You stupid and lame. Yeah, nah, we doing some research here. Yeah, and well, Anthony Hamilton, I don't know what you're talking about right now. You saying because we trying to figure out how many strands we got a lot of strands, but in order for you to be a superior being, it all depends on how many of your strands are active. That's why we saying this jab is playing with your DNA. That's what we said. We just ranting off. So whatever, Andy Hamilton. You saying lame because is that because you ain't know the answer? Why are you saying lame? Yes, see, as I ain't, that's what I'm saying. I'm still, I ain't no scientist. I'm like, damn. But I know in the book it was saying something about because you said 9. In the book it said 9. The generation that's being born after the '60s, we are the ones that's being born with 9 to 12 strands active. See, before the '60s, he was saying that the people being born, the babies being born, was only being born with 2 active DNA strands. Because I think when the others could only get up to like 6. Nah, X is called Black Root Science. Yeah, this black information. That's what I'm saying. X, when you make it to this side, cause this where all that originated. In this side, on this side of the world, not that side. Now, X, I'm saying when you come to this side, then when you get to talking to the elders and you get to meeting and you get to learning the truth. Yeah, then you'll understand, fam. But yeah, this Black Root Science. I just read about it. I just read a whole book about it, fam. I just read a whole book about it. This coming from a black elder. Yeah, it's coming from a black elder. Yeah, I just ain't no scientist, so I know they were throwing the numbers. And when I was reading the book, I'm like, damn, all these numbers, man. You got to be a mathematician, scientist. Shit. But since you said nah, you owning something. I'm not saying you wrong. You definitely owning something though. But yeah, we to be fully supercharged, I think you gotta have all like 12 or something like that. 24, what that? 24, 46. So no, the math do add up. 'Cause 24 plus 12 is 46, ain't it? 20, 30. No, it ain't. 34, 36. Yeah, 36. But anyway, yeah. The DNA, that's what the that's what the pluck doing. Playing with people DNA, man. Cause they want you to be submissive. They want to be able to control you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want your memory to come back because you know what DNA used for, right? Do you know DNA holds more memory than any memory chip for any computer? That's the DNA of all your ancestors. That's the memories of all your ancestors is stored in your DNA. It's what make you. It's what make you up. It's your structure. You know, chromosomes is a major part of DNA because chromosomes come from your mother and your father. The X and Y chromosome. So chromosome is the most important factor when you start talking about DNA. Chromosome is probably the most important. Yeah, because that's when your mother and your father. Yeah, and that's why umbilical cords and the uterus. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why they don't even ask you if you want to keep it. What if I want to keep the umbilical cord? No, they do let you. I know some people who have kept it. I know some people who have kept the umbilical cord. Matter of fact, and they'll let you keep it if you want. But that's why they don't ask. They threw something in there, but some smart brothers with a few dollars, they got it blocked down. So big salute to them Kenyan brothers. Yeah, they would have to go look at the paperwork like, nah, you can't do this. Yeah, you can't make nobody do nothing. Nothing. Yeah, them stem cells, yep. Yep. The uterus, umbilical cord, anytime a woman pregnant, that's why they got so many abortion clinics in America. Cause they sucking all your insides out. All that. All that. And a lot of women, they don't even care. Mike can't never have it because they tell you on the paperwork, after you get this abortion, you know that there's a chance that you may not ever be able to have kids again. And then when them girls go in and they come out looking traumatized, I'm like, damn girl, what they do to you in there? Mm. Big salute, Brandon Anderson. Big salute, big salute. So that's a yeah, that's why they got all the Planned Parenthood and yeah, them what you might well call abortion clinic. Yeah, cause they using all that. That's the most that's life being created. Nah, they don't have that in Africa. Hell, they get burned. That ain't a big thing in Africa. That ain't popular out here. It's popular to have babies. Yeah, it's popular to have babies in Africa. Yeah, yep, you're right. That's why they using the body parts to make their cells stronger. That's why you got so many missing African American men. Okay, abortion is illegal in Kenya. See, I ain't know that. Me, they jobs, I ain't know that. But in Africa, period, yeah, that ain't a big thing. I'm pretty sure you probably can go get one. Cause matter of fact, um, it was some shit happened over here a few weeks ago. A girl, they found an aborted fetus out here in the gutter. Some raw shit, right? An aborted fetus in the fucking gutter from one of these college students. Yeah, aborted fetus in the gutter. And one of the sewage drain. One of these girls, so ratchet, raw, left a motherfucking aborted fetus in the motherfucking gutter out here. When I was asking them what was going on, and the girl was telling me, I'm like, oh man. She was like, yeah, cause they don't ain't no abortions out here. So one of these girls out here is walking around probably hurting inside. But they got little side doctors you can go to, people that'll stitch you up for a few dollars. Yeah, you got all that out here. You know? That's why I say you go to some of these spots where motherfuckers come up missing, boy, they'll chop your ass up. Hell yeah. Yeah. Gator bait or crocodile bait. Yeah, it ain't cool. That's why I was like, man, that is some raw shit. And the thing about ain't there wasn't no news coverage, because in America, boy, the news has been all on that. But I see, the police, it look like, not the police like the blue and white. It was like a different type of police out there, like investigators. Like, they got like detectives. You know what I'm saying? And I seen because they was dressed in civilian, they wasn't in really uniform, and then they had the guns, and they had the things around their neck, they badges. They don't got the badges like in America. They card or whatever, the gold star. They walk around with the badges around their neck, and and they were telling me, well, when you get caught, you go to jail. Me their job. Well, they catch her. They don't have a lot of looking to do, because a lot of these college students, they from all over the place. They ain't just from kidding. Oh man, them boys living in luxury in American prisons. I'm just gonna put it like that, Tasha. They living luxurious. They live look in them prisons in America. In the prisons in America, they living luxurious compared to the prisons out here. Yeah, man, you do not want to go to jail or prison out here. Do you hear me? Man. Nah. Yeah, oh man. Yeah. Shit me. Some they but what like from what they saying, from what I heard, I've seen the jails in Burkina. You know what I'm saying? Cause they right there by the Mega Mine garage. But you can't do too much filming by any type of government shit. That's one thing when you come to Africa. If you around any type of government, don't even pull your camera out. And leave your camera in your pocket. I don't give a damn if it rain. If you're around any government buildings, any shit like that, police, cause they'll take your shit. Yeah, it ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, go. Cause that's why I said Africa filming ain't really popular. You really got to, ask people. But yeah, prisons out here, boy. To eat good, you gotta rely on if your family bring you something. Cause shit, you might not eat in prison out here. They say they give you beans, but shit, if you ain't built to fight, shit, somebody gonna take your beans. Yeah, in America, yeah, you get 3 hots in the cot. Yeah, you guaranteed to eat. They gonna make sure you take your medicine. They gonna do all that. See, jails out here, nah, they ain't gonna do all that. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say prisons in America is holiday. It's just two different. The worst things about the prisons in America is you're gonna have to fight, and you gonna have to deal with. When I say comfortable, you can sleep. You eating how you want to eat in America in prison. You eating how you want to eat in American prison. You eating how you want to eat, and they gonna make sure you take your medicine and you gonna wash. Them three things. It's more like military boot camp. Because they make you get up in the morning, they make you eat, they make you take your medicine. You got to make your bed. You got to do all that. They put some type of discipline in you. See, out here is just like, I believe it's probably about the same way, but you don't eat how you want to eat. You ain't calling people. You can't eat how you want to eat if your people bring it. I can say that. So I ain't gonna say holiday. I ain't gonna say holiday, y'all. It's two different. You know what I'm saying? See, you can order canteen in America. You know what I'm saying? You can get a hold. I mean, you can probably get a hold of a cell phone out here too. But that's why I say money. Money talk. Money talk. But if your people taking care of you in jail out here, shit, you probably be straight. You be straight. But they got to bring you good blankets, because and shit to clean. Yeah, man. If your people bringing it to you, you could make it out here. You can make it out. Cause one thing I seen in Burkina Faso, people that had family coming to see them, everybody had a nice little bag. And the reason the line so long, cause the police looking all through it. What you got in this bag? You better be no gun. Yeah, if they give you anything to eat, that's if they, because some of them people don't. Some of them people don't get nothing to eat. Yeah, some of them people not gonna eat because you got a lot of hungry people. It's a gladiator school out here too. Yeah, it's gladiator school out, just like what we call gladiator school in America. It's gladiator school out here too, but it's a little bit more rough. Cause you might got that them people in there that don't got no family. They just in there. Them the ones you got to worry about, just like in America. You got to worry about it. If you got 5 years, you got to worry about the niggas that got life. Them the ones that's gonna try you. The lifers, they not caring. They walk around that moment like, hey. To abuse their power. Yeah. Yeah, gang politics in American jail. Yeah, why we say gladiator school. But it ain't no holiday. Don't believe that. Me that job, yeah. It ain't no holiday in that motherfucker. You in there eating good, you in there doing your thing, you praying now if you not praying and all that, then you in the bullshit in American jail. American jail just come with a lot of it's just everybody confined. You know, if you was known as a shooter on the street, but you ain't got no gun in jail, you So not too much. It all depends on where you at, but they celebrate Christmas out here. I can tell you that. Yeah, but where's people? Yeah, the people. But we speaking on. I ain't talking about the people. Yeah, that's why I'm telling them. Somebody said that American Day a holiday. Shit, me. Nah, it ain't no holiday in that motherfucker. Just cause you see motherfuckers on TV eating good, that because they got the bread. Or they got some type of hustle going on in that motherfucker. Them the niggas that's in there eating good. Everybody in there eating good. Then you gotta worry about somebody taking your tray. Yeah, you got to worry about somebody taking your food in American jail. Your canteen, especially them boys being there gambling, and don't fuck around and getting a hole and lose, boy. And then the only way you get canteen is if your family put money in your canteen, your commissary. Commissary canteen, same thing. So it don't matter what type of jail you in America. The federal jails, you eating a little better. You know what I'm saying? They make it more homey because you're not going nowhere. In the federal jail, they got the money. See now, state penitentiary, yeah, this is it's a little rougher. You know what I'm saying? But when you in the feds, you locked up with people with money. Yeah, drug dealers, people that's got money coming in. You know what I'm saying? If their whole organization ain't getting knocked off, it's just a different setup, man. It's hard to explain, especially and I ain't never been in an African jail. I've seen them. I ain't never been. I don't know how they living, but from what I'm hearing, yeah, you might not eat in African jail if your family don't bring you in. You might and you might drink some water that make you sick. Eating raw beans. Um, the UK, France got most of northwest Africa. Well, shit, France got a whole lot of Africa. I ain't gonna lie. The UK probably got about. The UK got Ghana. The UK got um, well, UK and America and Germany, Liberia. The only country we got big influence in is Botswana. But you got American military in Kenya, special forces, special assignments. Um, but yeah, the only country America got a big influence as being a colony is Botswana because we took that from Germany. Botswana, Namibia, a lot in South Africa. Did you know South Africa was the real Holy Land? Did you know the Sea of Galilee is in South Africa? You can see it on Google Maps. It's called the False Bay. It looked like something special on the map, on Google Map. It looked like something that, like, damn, yeah, yeah. America is the UK. The Americans that founded America, they were the criminals, ex-officers, the rebels. That's where the rebel flag was created. They was the rebels. Yeah, East Africa colonized by um, the British and the British. Spain got Angola. You got some Spanish around here too. You got some Spanish around here too. You got um But yeah, mainly UK and France, Belgium, and then you got well, when you speak of France, I think you really got to say all of Europe. But most of South Africa though, the UK, the UK. Need a job. Not all, most though. Um, because the Ivory Coast is French and English. So you got some countries that share a country. You know, Burkina Faso is colonized by the well, yeah, they was colonized by the French. Belgium was in the Congo, um, and South Africa. Um, the Spanish and the Portuguese was in Angola. Angola, Nigeria, shit went through UK and America. Um, Guinea, France, I think Sierra Leone, France, Cameroon, I think France, Ghana, UK. Um, so you know you got, but yeah, Kenya and they was all through this mug, man. Shit, um, John Nozala, Europe is Rome and Greece put together. Yup. Europe and America. Shit, really Europe, America. Shit, South America too, cause you know they Catholics down there, so that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, Tasha King. I wish I wish it would happen like that, but it look like it's happening, but they throwing this sickness throwing everything off. Yeah, this sickness throwing everything off. Yeah. But that's why the UK gave up on America. That's why they ain't keep fighting. Because they said South Africa was more valuable than America. Way more valuable. I think that's another reason why they shut South Africa down, because they see people like us that's over here exposing Africa to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we done learned some secrets. Some real secrets. South Africa is a very special place. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my Hebrew Israelites, but you heap, especially my brother Bantu, the Bantu tribes of Israel. Israel is not where you think it is. Jerusalem is not where you think it is. Bethlehem is not where you think it is. So a lot of y'all that really think y'all know something, man, y'all just don't know. Especially if you ain't never been here. Because, you know, a lot of people come here as tourists, but it's a lot of ancient history here. Not just Egypt. Oh, man. Not just Egypt. It'll blow y'all mind. What you mean? What you mean? What country pulling the strings? X? Yeah, but you know, do you know how matter of fact, everybody talking about Germany. How many German colonies was it in Africa? It's a few. It was a few. This is what made Hitler lose his damn mind. Do y'all know that? This is what made Hitler lose his mind. Mess around over in Africa and learn the truth. Yeah. Because you know, Hitler was looking for the Aryan race, right? Y'all know that. Hitler was looking for the Aryan race, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes. But when he found the black man with blue eyes, woo, with blue eyes, someone with green eyes, when they came over to Africa, because they was killing folks over here too. The Nazis were. That's why Germany, you know, do you know Africa's the first what country is it that Germany gotta pay, that Germany is paying reparations to right now? Man, this is where it all began. Right here. This is where it all began. But they took our history and put the remix on it. They took the holy words and put the remix on it. But it's so extensive they couldn't hide everything. Oh yeah, because Hitler was in Africa. Africa what made Hitler go crazy. I bring up Hitler because Hitler was in Africa. This what made Hitler go crazy. Because Hitler went back and told Mussolini and all them. Matter of fact, that's where is that where World War II kicked off? The invasion of Ethiopia from Italy. Mussolini and them, because you know Italy, Rome, the Vatican, Italy, you know, they was with the Nazis. Hitler. You ever put them two and two together? You heard of Mussolini, right? Yeah, Namibia. They getting reparations right now from Germany. Yeah, I know the Vatican backed Hitler. Mussolini, Rome. Fascists. That's where fascists come from. Yeah. They invaded Ethiopia. They never conquered Ethiopia, but they were dropping the gas and everything on the Ethiopian folk. But they could never get them. And then, you know, Hitler came. That what kicked off World War II. See, a lot of people don't know that. See, when people think about World War II, they talk about Pearl Harbor. No, that was Japan, because if Japan would have came around for a second go around, they would have invaded America. Because Pearl Harbor, that killed us. They blew up all our ships. They blew up all our ships. The only thing we had was aircraft carriers. And we had little bullshit ass planes. Our planes couldn't compete with them planes over there. Just look it up. Google it. Who made the hardest steel? Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi is an ancient Japanese country from back in the damn World War II. They the ones built them big ass boats and ships and shit. Voila. South Africa, Central and South Africa. What do you think they found over here when they was looking for the blonde hair, blue eye race that was supposed to be the ones that started everything? This is what made them folk go crazy, man, and start killing all the Jewish people. Well, the Zionist Jews, them the ones who they wanted, who they was putting in the concentration camps and putting in the gas chambers and shit, running tests on. Yeah, the Zionist ones, because you know, for every good you have a bad. The Zionist Jews, they the ones that worship the synagogue of Satan. Yeah, you know it's the synagogue of Satan in New York. Did y'all know that? Yeah, look it up. Look up the synagogue of Satan. There's two of them. Yeah, look it up. Look that up. See, just when you think you woke, well, you find out some things you ain't never know. Yeah. I got a question for my Kenyan folk. How many Bantu tribes are there? Let's talk about something real quick. How many Bantu tribes are there? Because I don't know. I heard it was 12 Bantu tribes. I heard. Because, the Bantus, they are, the Zulu come from the Bantus. Like he said, Kikuyus come from the Bantus. Um, I know the Fulani come from the Bantus. The Igbos come from the Bantus. Um, who else come from the Bantus? I know they all come from the Congo, but how many tribes are there? Congo yep, the Congo right there, right in between Congo, right going west. If I was to go west, I'll walk straight into the Congo. And on the other side of Congo is Nigeria, right? Yep. Yep, that's what I heard. Say that, well, I ain't even gonna say the Congo. I'm gonna say this area right here, from from the coast of Kenya, shit, all the way to the coast of Nigeria. This probably is like the bread basket. All the way to Burkina, from Burkina Faso on down, all this area. The area where you look on the map and you see green, this is the bread. This is what I would consider this the Garden of Eden right here. Because all these different animals, see, you gotta look at things from a nature point of view, not from a people talking point of view. See, when I look outside, I look go from the nature. When I'm learning about the nature, all these different animals that start right here. The Nile crocodile start right here. You know what I'm saying? These rivers flow from the Mount Kenya, flow right into the Nile River. Tanzania is right there in between the White Nile and the Blue Nile. Uganda, all that. This is where one of the most popular rivers in the world start. Didn't ancient Egypt build their empire off the Nile River? Yeah. Yeah, ancient Egypt. What we talking about, Anton Quinn? I wasn't even paying attention. Shit, y'all, it ain't just one tribe. Most of the tribes come from the Bantu, originated from Bantu. From what I'm learning, from what it's looking like, but you can't say, you can't look at Bantu as one tribe. Bantu is many tribes. The Zulu wasn't nomads, they was warriors. What were the warrior tribes? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, X. When you touch down and you learn the real truth, because in America, people talking about, oh, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke. Man, shit. What you go learn about these motherfucking hieroglyphics and shit on the pyramid? Then you learn where religions come from. Before the Greeks and Romans. You know what I'm saying? Before Greeks and Romans could even, because they used to come to Africa to learn how to read. They could, the only thing they translated, you know how they translate all of the hieroglyphs. They translated the story. The first story they ever translated was the story of Queen Cleopatra, right? The queen, one of the major queens from Egypt. That she was one of the first tombs they found. They think they translated her story from all parts of sarcophagus and tomb, because when they buried you back in the day, they put your story on the wall. They wrote your story in hieroglyphs, and they buried you with all your belongings you wanted to be buried with. You know what I'm saying? And they put curses on your tomb if you wanted one for the tomb robbers. That's why when you hear a lot of these people, when they find these tombs and shit, you don't hear no more about these people. A lot of these people have died from mysterious causes. Yeah, because spells is real. The power of the tongue is real. Yeah, the power of the tongue is real. Yeah, it's real. Like real. Yeah. You see witches flying on brooms and shit. Yeah, it's real. It's real out here. See, the witches in America, they in suits and ties. But out here, yeah, they got shit like this around their neck, skulls around their neck. They collecting dead animals so they can skin them and wear their skulls and shit around their neck. They got, man, look. When they walk through, I'm gonna tell you how you know when the voodoo man walked through, right? Especially at nighttime. You hear all the animals going off. This how you know when he out there. The dogs. When I used to stay out there in the village of Burkina Faso, the donkeys all night long. Because you know, donkeys, whether y'all know it or not, donkeys are the most protective animals. Oh, like if you have a farm, you get you a couple of donkeys, they'll protect everything on the farm. From foxes, donkeys kill shit. Yeah, donkeys kill shit. The donkeys and the dogs go off like something is going on, like there's a war going on. But that's how you know when the voodoo man, the donkeys they make a different type of hee haw. Is hee haw. D-Boy Sanchez, big salute. Yeah, Egypt and Timbuktu. Matter of fact, France just pulled their last little troops out of Timbuktu. Timbuktu was the learning capital of the world. You know what Timbuktu is, right? Mali, right behind Burkina Faso. Yeah, the learning center of the world, Timbuktu. Yeah, right there with the Dogon tribe. Dogon tribe of Mali and Burkina Faso. You know, I ain't never get to go see my folk. But they the ones talk to white man about the cosmos. Yeah. Timbuktu, the learning center of the world. That's where all the scholars, Greek and Egyptian, learned from. That's where the Greeks learned from. That's Napoleon, I think they burnt down some type of library up in there somewhere. Yeah. Yep. Yep, shit, even before Mansa Musa time. Yep. Because Mansa Musa, you know what Mansa Musa did? When all the nations had a meeting, the Greeks, the Romans, Mansa Musa, I think Mansa Musa probably the one that started a lot of shit. Because they say he went up there stunting, dropping gold on people, dropping silk on people. They say he went up there to the meeting with King Arthur and all them, and dropped the whole country weight, dropped England's whole country, the weight of the country. He dropped it on the table in gold. That's one of the big stories about Mansa Musa. That's what made Mansa Musa popular. That story right there. He went to Egypt when all the kings, the royal crown of France. This is why they invaded. This is why they came in Africa. Because they didn't know nothing about Mansa Musa. They didn't know about Mansa Musa. They tried to play Mansa Musa, but Mansa Musa heard it was a royal gathering of the kings of all the world. And he went up there and dropped all their countries' weight in gold, wow, on the table. And them folks went crazy. Yep. And then a lot of them, the European, even all the way to King George of England. Y'all know King George of England, right? Yeah, they all had black wives, mistresses and wives. Queen Charlotte of Mecklenburg, who my city is named after. She was married to King George, and she was a red bone, what you call a mulatto, because her Belgian father had a little African in him, and he was married to a chick from Portugal. I want to say she was uh, half African and half something else. Yeah, they used to have meetings of royalty back in the day, but Mansa Musa, yeah, that's what made him popular. That's why his story, I will make the white folks, because he set it off. When they seen that, they said, "Oh, we got to go to the land of blackness and see what they got going on down there." And when they came and saw, they had to conquer. They had to conquer. Yeah, they had to conquer. So history go deep. Because remember, the Greeks and the Romans didn't have no history. They didn't have no history. Their history is barbarians. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no history, man. They was woo-wee. They was woo-wee. But when they came down and seen all them palaces, and what probably really messed their head up, when they seen all this fruit and all this stuff growing from these trees around this world, fruits the size of their heads. They probably ain't know what to do. Because they would hear stories, but they would never come out a conquest. I forgot what country was the first ones. I think it was Germany. That's why Germany was stunting on the world. That's why they did what they did, man, because they was like, man, we know something don't none of y'all even know. And then a lot of the stuff is at the Vatican. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people in Africa know this history. It's all on YouTube. There ain't no but African brothers and sisters coming out talking what they have learned from college and what they have learned from the elders in the village. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, they hated Mansa Musa. Yeah, a lot of people, but he's not even the only one. He just the one that went. I think it was like 7 kings of the Gold Coast, because well, really, all these kings was rich, man. All these kings around here was rich, but they just turned them against each other. You know what I'm saying? They, it was like Oh man, shit, the Bible come from Africa. The Bible wasn't written nowhere else, man. Look, Africa gave the world Islam, Africa gave the world the Bible, Africa gave the world the Torah. Africa even gave the world Buddha. All religions come from Africa, man. All of them. No, Persians wasn't. No, Persians was not the first ones to write history. No, they was not. It was the Egyptians. Meade Jones. You know, the Persians was in Egypt too. Yeah, the Persians learned a lot from Egypt. The Persians wasn't the first ones. And then you gotta remember, Persia was part of Africa. Ain't no such thing as the Middle East. The Middle East was created after World War II. Before World War II, and that was North Africa. You gotta remember that too. You gotta remember that. You know, that's why I say the truth and being woke, you won't really wake up until you come out here. Then there's so much more to learn. Yeah, they do. We made them. Actually, they don't. They come from Patmos, P-line. You can Google it. It's where John wrote Revelations. Same island. They still got the church and the dungeons, and they still got the laboratory there till this day. Yeah, what was Revelations in the Bible written at? John wrote it, right? But where did he write it? Patmos, P-line, where the white man, where Yakub, aka Yahweh, created the white man. Yeah, Planet Man, look, what do you see when you look in the stars at night? What are they sitting in? What is holding up the stars in the sky at night? Huh? What is holding them stars up there in the sky at night? Same thing you made of, black man and black woman. Yeah, same thing you made of. Same thing I'm made of. That melanin, that carbon. Yeah, we are stardust. We are dust from the stars. Yeah, that's what's holding them stars up there in the sky. How you know when you go up through there that you can't breathe? How you know you ain't never been up there? Mm-hmm. Black matter. That's where melanin come from. Yup. Islam was the religion. It was the religion not only of Abraham, it was the original religion of the Hebrews. It's just the laws. It's the rules that you're supposed to follow. The lawbringers. The Quran, the Torah, and the Holy Gospel, they all come from one book. Yeah, all the holy words come from one book. One book. All the holy words come from one book. Yep. Hold on, y'all. I gotta give me a snack right quick. Yep. But yeah, the truth is here, man. They done put the super remix. They done put so much of a remix on our story. We really should be upset. If the black folks knew their story in America, they would really be tearing that motherfucker up. For real. Oh, y'all don't want to do what need to be the talk. This is what need to be the talk. Reparations. That's what really need to be the talk. They don't need to be talking about no mandates or no jabs. Bump that. Give us our reparations and give us one of these little spots by the ocean so we can have our support. And then the people that want to come together, we gonna meet up there. And the people that don't want to come together, we'll let them stay where the hell they at. But once people hear, oh, we don't even look. We don't even need money. Just give us the land by the port. We'll make our own money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we all meet up there, and we build from there. You know what I'm saying? The like-minded folks, because you're gonna have some brothers there that they ain't gonna act right. But we gonna have to mediate that. You know what I'm saying? But they need to be breaking bread. They need just for the pain and suffering, man. And when I say break bread, I don't even mean money. They just give us the land. We'll go out there and build our own. Yeah. Yeah. They even try to whitewash religion. Because I don't even think Christianity is not really supposed to be called Christianity. It's supposed to be called something else. Because I don't think in Ethiopia, the original ones, I don't think they call it Christianity. I think they call it something else. Christianity is a European name. I think they call it something else. Because Ethiopia was part of Egypt back in the day too, right? Yeah, man, shit. When Queen Sheba was running shit, her empire stretched all the way to Egypt. Egypt, Sudan, all the way down here to Kenya. Man. Um, you have to study both. You can't separate science and religion because they go together. Yeah, they go together. Science, religion, and magic. What they call I wouldn't call it witchcraft. Witchcraft would be the dark side of it, but magic, you be able to use energies, but that only come when you give yourself to God. That's when He give you those powers. You gotta go through the wilderness 40 days, 40 nights. You got to go through some shit. He got to walk with you. But so you ain't gonna get them powers until you break away and you give it all. You ain't worried about money. You ain't worried about things like that. You put it all in His hands. That's when you really get your powers. You know what I'm saying? That's when He bless you with your powers. Just like I don't know if y'all ever heard of, but it's a kid. He probably a grown man by now, probably about 21. But it's a Buddha boy out here. A young kid been meditating since he been a little kid. And he could set himself on fire, he'll disappear on your ass and all that shit. He gave himself to God, became oneness with God. Yeah, the letter J, yeah. Only 600 years old. Big facts. When the English language was, I want to say when the English language was written. I mean, no, you where it went corrupt is the dark side is running the religion and the politics right now. Because for every positive you had a negative. Yeah, for every positive you had a negative. Me they jobs, when you say Sudan, you got to mention Egypt. Don't go off your European map. Go off your back in the day map. Because I just said when Queen Sheba of Ethiopia, she was a real Israelite, Queen Sheba, who had a baby with Solomon, and they hid the Ark of the Covenant in Africa. Queen Sheba, you can Google this now. Yeah, look how big her kingdom was. Look how big her kingdom was. She look when the Greeks and the Romans came through to conquer Egypt, she was the one that really gave them hell. Yeah, when they talk about warrior queens, Queen Sheba was the one that they her and Cleopatra. That's why their name's so popular. See, when you think about these people that they be talking from ancient times, the reason their names are so popular is because they tried to say their names and they couldn't because they deified when they become a deity because they caused so much havoc, talk so much shit was a big problem for the devil. You know what I'm saying? What was they called before Twahido. Well, y'all going there? Twahido Church. Okay, yeah, yep. Nah, because you have to have structure. Remember, you have to have structure now. But the only religious leaders and only the political leaders, if they don't stand for the people, that means they wicked. And God whacks them. He wipes their nose. You have to stand for the people. When God puts you in these positions to be leaders, that's why they be like anointed by God. When God puts you in position to lead people, you have to be righteous by the people. You have to take care of the people. So all of that go together. Like they be like, a religion is a tool of enslavement. No. Have your own personal relationship. Have your own personal relationship. You don't got to go to church and as long as you got your own personal relationship with the Almighty, ain't nothing wrong with religion. Even though you have the ones making money off religion that have these churches, Mr. TNT, big salute. That's what they make you think. Islam is the youngest religion. Islam, as I'm reading, Islam can't be the youngest religion. It's just the one that got saved because it's the law. Islam got him. Islam come from the African culture. I think it's more connected to the African culture than Christian. But like I say, all the religions come from one. How can Islam be the baby and Abraham, Moses, and all these prophets pray to Allah? And make you think, don't it? Gotta make it make sense. you say Sudan, you got to mention Egypt. Because remember, well, you know it was Upper Egypt and the Lower Egypt, right? They were all the same people. So that's why I'm like, Islam can't be the youngest religion. Like I know they say, the angels came down um and gave it to the Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him. But I think that's after the crusade and them. Well, I can't really say. I don't know. But it don't make sense if all the prophets before the Prophet Muhammad, if Islam was their religion also. Yeah, that's when all the corruption was going on. Yeah, it do make sense. Because Quran got the whoop wop the wham put on it too. That's what I'm saying, X. So Islam can't be the youngest religion. You know why they make you think that? Because the Messiah has come, is here, the Son of Man came and is here already. Yep. And he came with Islam. Yep. The supreme being. Yeah. But they say the original Quran is in Sudan. Somewhere. The priest, the royal priesthood, they got the books, the original books. They still out here now. All the original stuff. They haven't found the Ark of the Covenant yet. You know, none of that. But all original stuff is out here. Oh yeah, D, hell yeah. You could like the pineapples. You could be sitting in your car driving up to the pineapple stand, and you could smell the pineapples, and they haven't even been cut yet. That's how fresh the fruit is, and that's some real shit. Oh wait, shh. Hey, I mean, I think everybody got their own opinions. I think all the religions are the same age. We don't know when they was written because, like I said, all the religions come from one book. All religions come from one book. So we really don't know. We don't know which one is the oldest or which one and they all had the remix put on them to take the story from us. Because all the prophets, all of them, all the mighty men of old time, we are the descendants of. So it don't matter which religion is the oldest, none of that don't matter. Because the boss, the leaders of Babylon right now, Shit, they done remixed it. Constantine, yeah, they remixed that to put they want it's their story. They want to make it their story, but they had to make it halfway match the evidence. But it's so much evidence, man. Only thing the Chinese because shit we created the Asian dynasties and all that. What's the Chinese religion? What's the name of it? What's the Chinese religion? Because both of y'all off. Because Hindu older than both of them, ain't it? Did you forget about India? Y'all be forgetting about India. You know, that's Africa's sister continent. Everybody forgot about India. Y'all talk about Chinese religion. Well, y'all boys, hey, y'all boys need to do a little bit more research. Yeah, man. Y'all need a little more research. Y'all be forgetting about India, man. You talking about Chinese religion. Me, they jobs. What is Chinese religion? Buddhism come from Africa. Went from you know where Buddha migrated from? From Africa to India, then Asia. Ah, yeah. Oh, now that was a crow. That was a crow you heard, Tasha. One of them all black crows, the white spot on his back. Yeah. Yeah, that was a crow. Let me see if I can find big ass crows too. And then this white bird, where he go? It looked like it got a beak like a stork. It be making a crazy sound too. That's what me and bro be like, man. We be out there sitting and one of the birds will make a crazy ass noise. We be like, man, we didn't expect that noise to come out that bird. Yeah, but they loud. Yeah. All the birds loud. Indians are Asian, Asians are Africa. Buddha was black. Yep. Hinduism, Buddhism, man, they all come from one. But somebody said something about Chinese is the oldest. Nah, man. Next to us, after us comes India. Yeah, they stole him too. Oh, I'm in Kenya. I'm in Kenya. Shit, it's rainy season. It's still early though. Sun probably getting ready to come up. Where he go? You heard him? Where he go? I think that's one of them white birds. Y'all got to see him. I don't know what kind of bird this is. It's like I'm living in the open zoo. Where he at? I hear him, but I don't see him. There go one. What kind of bird is that, man? What kind of birds are those? And it's a white one, look just like it. It's a white one, look just like it. Yeah, man, you can't tell me this ain't the Garden of Eden, man. 'Cause all the animals around here, man. Even the little birds we see in America, they be eating the bread and they brown and white and sometimes got a little black spot. They even out here. Shit, me. All the birds out here, eagles and crows and man, shit. Shit, me. Yeah, the eagles and the crows and man, look, this the garden, baby. America, man. Text that is still available, man. Yeah, yeah. Christopher Columbus. I think he is buried in the Dominican Republic, but he didn't. Christopher Columbus wasn't. He got the map from the Moors, man. Yeah, open zoo. Cause you see, bro, we're chilling at the beach. You see the monkeys run up on them. It's monkeys around here. I just ain't been out to the village. You know what I'm saying? You got monkeys out here. You got, man, shit, like petting farm slash zoo. We eating the animals and everybody just chilling, man. This is it. This is it. And the one make it even better, you write all your folks. You know what I'm saying? You write your people, your kin, with your state. We don't stay on in the state. I stay off Thika Road, USIU. Yeah, D, that GMO, man. Hey, boy. Boy, now when I been to these oranges out here, I was like, man, is they even ready? They wasn't even orange yet. They was still green. I'm like, man, what kind of orange? But boy, and they was hell cutting into. But boy, when you bit into that mug, you talking about juice. My dad stole and destroyed so much in Kemet, my brother. Yeah, they have, but it's so much more. It's not just Kemet, man. It's the whole Africa. That's just like Egypt. You think Egypt is just Cairo, where the pyramids are? See, y'all got to expand y'all mind, brothers and sisters. Got to expand your mind. Well, what's outside of Egypt? Do they ever tell you about the Valley of Kings? You know what I'm saying? D boy said, Chad, be honest how they treat you. Who you talking about, D boy? Yeah. Yep. I'm over this way. I don't know what side of town this is, or if this. They say this is supposed to be the good side, so I guess we good. It seem like all over be straight. Okay. Yeah, man. See, y'all say Kemet, you got to you definitely got to connect the whole. You got to connect all of Africa to that. Cause remember, Europeans made the borders. Black folks ain't make the borders. Y'all gotta remember that too. So when you speak, this will make it even crazy because y'all put separation on things. When you think of Egypt, the pyramids, you got to think of Timbuktu, Burkina Faso. You got to think of um, the mountains and the mountain ranges in the Congo. You got to think of Tanzania. You got to think of Uganda. You got to think of Lake Victoria. You got to think of the White Nile and the Blue Nile, two names mentioned in the Bible. You got to put all of these places together. You can't be like, oh, Kemet was this and Egypt was this and Sudan, and you can't separate it. They all go together. That's what make y'all still sleep. See, you got to wake up. You can't separate Egypt from Kemet, Kemet from Sudan, Sudan from Burkina Faso. You can't separate them. They all go together. That's like separating the pyramids. So this is one thing all y'all got to fix. Put it all together. All the religions, all the look. That's why I'll be like, you won't really all the way wake up until you come out here to seek the knowledge. You ain't all the way gonna wake up till you come out here and you really see the proof in the pudding. Yeah. And then you ain't really gotta come out here. It's really all on YouTube too. You got a brother on there right now, light skinned brother. He break down the pyramids and show you where they took slabs, certain important texts that was engraved in the pyramid, that they didn't cut the whole slab off and they didn't took it to Great Britain. They didn't took these pieces to America. You know, important phrases that they didn't got from Egypt and put in these museums. Who look like us? University slave queens will come for you. Hey, shit, I see them every day. I see new slave queens every day. Shit, I ain't got no money for them. That's how you brush them off. Tell me you ain't got no money, they ain't messing with you. Yeah, Mount Zion, yep. All those make up ancient Kemet, right? You might as well say, yep. Yep. Egypt is Kemet. Sudan is Kemet. Ethiopia is Kemet. Kenya is Kemet. Yeah. Because when you think about it, just like I told you, the white Nile and the blue Nile, two different Niles. They connect to make one. They start right here and they empty out. All the boo-boo empties out in Egypt. You can look it up on the map. Dan Galloway. He remind me of I fuck with him. I fuck with Dan, but he one of them asshole niggas. One of them niggas be like, boy, you was an asshole, man. He one of them type. So said it. What up, Alami Moon? Big salute, big salute. Me they jobs. Yeah. I fuck with Dan though. But he one of them. Like if he was my homeboy, I'm like, boy, you was an asshole, man. He be doing some asshole shit. You know how you had that one friend, you be like, man, you an asshole, man. Why you do that? Why you fucking with them people? Why you know what I'm saying? Just be talking shit for no reason. But he be on Tariq them head, don't he? Can't be mad at Tariq them, but they give money. They give money, man. Them the ones you got to worry about. Oh, matter of fact, remember we were talking about the boule and all that? I think they done bid in, man. Shit. They might done bid into that. Yeah, they might done bid into that boule. Man, if I eat the other one too? Sure did. But yeah, y'all. Get ready to get about this thing, man. Got some things I'm running around because it sounds like it's getting ready to come on out. So I'm gonna do a little running around, do a little more research, do some reading. Yeah. Cause we almost done with this book, so I'm gonna do some reading too. But y'all make sure y'all stay dangerous, stay paranoid. Keep your mask on. Stay away from them sick folks. Flow from south to north, river now. Tasha King, big salute. And remember, use your big stick while speaking gently. I love y'all, man.